Hello everyone. Just getting the video ready. This is Kevin from Center of Balance, and we are Chinese medicine doctors based in Dinsdale, Hamilton. And today I'm doing a live talk, and the topic is on migraine. So yesterday I actually already done just a general introduction to headache, and then I said there is two types of headache. One is a primary headache, and the other one is a secondary headache. So primary headache is your main symptom is headache. Okay, it's not caused by something else, and the secondary headache is the headache is like a byproduct. So you have something going on, maybe it's some other symptoms, could be maybe stomach pain triggering headache. That could be a possibility. So in other words, it's not the main symptom, it's a byproduct. All right. So today we are going to go into migraines. So let me bring the page up. So first of all, I'll introduce to you some information about migraines. Just a second. Okay. So migraine is a primary headache disorder that is recurrent and often lifelong. Usually the pain is intense and throbbing in one area of the head. So other symptoms that accompanies a migraine headache are nausea, vomiting, light sensitivity, and sound sensitivity. So migraine headaches are common in women, more common in women, 2-to-1 ratio when compared to men, which might be because of the female hormone playing a role in it. So a study review in 2008 actually suggests that migraine in females can be influenced by hormone fluctuations, such as their menstruation cycle, their pregnancy, menopause, the use of oral contraceptive, and those undergoing hormone replacement therapy. So the causes of migraine headaches may be a combination of factors. But yeah, so it has got to do with the women's hormone imbalance as well. So the stages of migraine headaches. So migraine comes in stages. So you might have like a pre-headache, pre-migraine symptoms before the migraine actually comes in. So migraine headaches can be actually predicted by an aura. Like an aura is like a visual disturbance that can appear as flashing lights or zigzag lines or temporary vision loss right before the headache. So some migraine episode may have an aura before or during the headache. So it's not necessarily just before the headache. It might also have, you might also be able to see lights, auras during the headache. Okay. So how does a migraine feel? What are the symptoms of a migraine? So some people describe this type of headache as like a moderate to severe headache, and often is one-sided. Could be this side or this side, or on front side or back side. It's pulsating, it's throbs, it's throbbing, and it's aggravated by routine or physical activities, and can last for hours to 2 to 3 days. And it can occur anywhere from once a week to once a year. Believe it or not, there are also children getting migraines, and it can make them irritable. So irritability. They can also have abdominal discomfort with it, fatigue, vomiting, and diarrhea. So I'll just read out some of the triggers for migraine headaches. Obviously, we said that the women's hormone imbalance can trigger migraines. Also, there's common triggers are activities such as exercising, bending over, lifting overhead, physical inactivity, jet lag, alcohol, wine, beer, hard liquor, drinking too much, allergy or sinuses, pollen, pollution, seasonal, sneezing, congestion, auditory, loud music, acoustic, environmental noise, emotions, anger, anxiety, fear, sadness, depression, food or eating, caffeine, certain foods, dehydration, soft drinks, not eating a nutritious diet, skipping meals, hunger. Okay, so the list goes on and on. Then you have things that can trigger it, such as medication or trauma, changing in sleeping habits, stress, environment, motion from vehicle, visuals like such as bright or flashing lights, computer screen glares, the fluorescent light because they flicker quite quickly, and sound exposure. So there are a number of things that can trigger migraines. And so what I just read to you are the causes of migraines according to Western medicine's view. So how about migraine that in Chinese medicine's point of view? Let's have a look at that. So in traditional Chinese medicine, we understand that the causes of migraine mainly include wind such as external wind from environmental factors. Sometimes in Chinese medicine theory, that wind can actually also invade the body, and phlegm is like a burnt down, more sort of thick type of so phlegm derives from dampness. Dampness comes from fluid, so it starts with fluid retention in the body. The body has excess fluid, and then after a long time it stays in the body, becomes dampness, and after dampness is boiled down by heat and becomes phlegm. Okay, so phlegm can actually become be anywhere in any part of the body. Can have head. Your head can have phlegm. Your arms, body, torso can all have flames. In your organ, flames. Okay, it's not just the flame that is inside the nasal passage. Okay, so the causes of migraine includes wind, flame, dampness, fire. That's sometimes when you have symptoms of heat or fire. So that's what we call fire or heat, and can also be caused by blood deficiency, okay, or qi deficiency. Qi, to understand qi, you can just think as energy. You're really deficient in energy, okay, or qi and blood deficiency. And these are all the causes of migraines. And out of all these factors, wind, fire, flame, and stasis are the most common causes of migraine. And they are mostly seen in acute type of migraines. So that comes on really suddenly. So are caused mainly by wind, fire, flame, and stasis. Could be blood stasis, could be qi stagnation, just something is not going through, and that can cause pain. However, the root cause of migraine is attributed to the organ functions. So there are 3 organs that are directly associated or directly contributing to migraines. The first one is liver, the other one is spleen, and kidney. Okay. Why do I say that? Because liver can, we say that liver is like a general, okay, in our body. And general has bad tempers, and you can imagine somebody who has that bad temper, it seems like they have a fire coming up. Okay, so if the liver is not well, is stagnated, the fire cannot escape, and it cannot, disperse. The qi in the liver cannot disperse, and it turns into fire, and the fire flares up to the head, and that can cause a headache. The other one is spleen and kidney. So why spleen? Because spleen is the main mechanism to regulate water in our body. Just imagine you drink water, it goes into the spleen and stomach, okay? So it's the first step of separating solids from liquid. And where does the liquid go? It goes into the urinary bladder and, the kidneys, and the kidney passes the unwanted water, excess water, into the bladder. So if the first stage, the spleen and stomach, is not working well, it cannot really separate the water effectively, and therefore you have lots of water staying in your body. It's not being passed down to the kidney and out from the bladder. Okay, so you have lots of water retention, and then the water retention after a long time becomes dampness in your body, and dampness can turn into phlegm, and phlegm can actually obstruct your flow, the qi and blood flow in the head, and causing headaches. So furthermore, wind, fire, flame, stasis, and deficiency often affect each other, so they interact with each other, and further complicates the disease's development and progression. Okay, and one last thing I want to add is actually women's postpartum, so after giving birth, if they have migraines, these are often most commonly due to blood deficiency, because they lose a lot of blood. So as we said before, it can be, migraine can also be caused by qi deficiency or blood deficiency. And in women giving birth, after giving birth, most cases is blood deficiency. Okay. Now, so what do you do if you get a migraine? What can we do to help get rid of a migraine or lessen the migraine if you're having an episode? So last time, in the last live episode, we actually talked about that in Chinese medicine, we differentiate headaches with by using meridians. Okay, so if you have headaches at the front, frontal headache, that is usually due to stomach meridian not flowing properly. If that's the top, then that's more to do with the liver. If it's on the side, both sides of the head, that's to do with the gallbladder. And if it's at the back of the head, that's mainly to do with the bladder meridian. So what happens if you don't actually understand any meridians? You have no idea about what meridians is where and what are you talking about. I don't understand meridian system. what do you do when you have a migraine? So I'll give you a tip today. It's going to help you very much if you try this. Just give it a try at home. So on the sole of the foot, just at the back of the ball of the foot. Okay, so there are two bony parts here. In between the two bony parts, there's a depression. Okay, that's what we call in Yongquan. Okay, this point is called Yongquan. And when you have a migraine, it doesn't matter where it is. It can be here, 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 or it's all around. It doesn't matter. Give it a good rub, maybe about a minute or 2 minutes, and just press down firmly and give it a good rub. And on both sides, actually, okay, for 1 to 2 minutes, and you'll be able to see the migraine lessen or disappear. Give that a try. It's a very, very useful point. Okay, so that's my tip of the day. And if you have any questions...
In China, a terrible part of history could be...
Sorry, oh, that was a live video. That was... don't know why I started. Anyway, so this is Kevin from Center of Balance, and we are based in Dinsdale, Hamilton. We do acupuncture and Chinese herbal medicine. So if you have any questions or anything you would like to discuss with us, could be your you have some symptoms or some illnesses, or you're just interested in having a chat with us because you saw our live videos, please don't hesitate to contact us. Just go online and search Center Balance Hamilton Dinsdale. Okay, and thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you or hearing from you in the next live round, and see you next time. Bye.